Cynthia is sitting next to the window, as she watches the snow slowly falling on the ground from her bedroom. She is waiting eagerly for the delivery van to arrive. She is growing impatient as she keeps looking at her watch every minute. Then she jumped to her seat upon seeing the delivery van approaching. She felt exhilarated. She is hoping that what she'll get today is worth her wait. Now, she has nothing to worry about getting herself a gift this Christmas. She wore her winter jacket and put on her boots. She waited for the delivery van to leave, then sprinted her way to their neighbor's house across the street. She checked first if there are people inside by peeking through the windows. Once she confirmed that the house is empty, she hurriedly opened the package in front of the door. This time, she brought a pair of scissors to make the unboxing faster. Her eyes popped out and her teeth exposed from excitement as she saw the item inside the box. It was a cashmere blanket. She always wanted to have one. Cynthia immediately embraced it. She can feel the warm and soft fabric on her face. Now, she has the perfect gift for herself. She always knew that her classmate and neighbor Lenny always have good taste for a 12-year-old. One time, she got a cute little handbag with Swarovski crystals embedded on the handle. Cynthia also recalled that she got a bracelet made of pearls. And of course, not to mention the pink digital watch that she is wearing. She doesn't know if Lenny is playing dumb, or just really clueless about the missing items that she ordered. Cynthia checked the time and she still has plenty. She put the cashmere blanket back inside the box and ran back home under the falling snow. She went inside her bedroom, laid on her bed, and covered herself with her cashmere blanket. But Cynthia felt sad, not because she realized that stealing her friend's stuff is bad, but she knew that the cashmere blanket is the last addition to her collection. If only Lenny didn't die last week from a car accident, she would have more in the coming weeks. Lenny was hit by a car who lost control because of the icy road in front of their house. She was still alive when she reached the hospital, but eventually died because of blood loss. Today is her memorial service. Cynthia's parents went to Lenny's memorial service and she was asked to come, but she lied about being sick. Also, she told her parents that she might cry because Lenny has been a good friend to her. Her parents did not force her to come and understood her made-up situation. Naturally, Lenny's house will be empty because everyone will be on her memorial service. She just checked earlier if there's someone inside their house like she always does. It's better to be safe than sorry anyway. At least, the coast is clear. If only Cynthia's mother and father would give her the things that she wants, then she would not steal Lenny's things. At first, she does not want to do it. But after seeing Lenny with new bags, accessories and gadgets every week at school, she became envious. Not that Lenny flashes all her new things, Cynthia is just plain jealous. That was the time when she observed the delivery vans frequenting Lenny's place. She's not stealing all her orders. If she doesn't like it, she returns it inside the package and tapes it back. Or if there are people in their house, she'll retreat, at least for the meantime. Cynthia was still hugging the cashmere blanket when she received a text message from her mother. It said that she and her father will be back later in the evening, because they have to attend to something. Cynthia didn't care much. As long as she has her most coveted cashmere blanket, everything is just fine. It was already dark when she woke up. She decided to doze off earlier. She was still in bed when she heard the television in the living room. Her parents are already home, she thought. She got up from her bed, folded the cashmere blanket, and placed it carefully on top of her pillows. She went to the living room to greet her parents and to ask for food, but they are nowhere in sight. She went to the kitchen and in their bedroom, but they are not there either. Cynthia found it weird. She wondered where they may be. Then she noticed the main door is open. At that point, she became nervous because her mom always locked the door. She tried to call her parents but they are not picking up. She locked the main door and turned off the television because of fear. She was about to return to her bedroom when someone knocked at the door. Cynthia's heart began racing. Then she heard someone calling her name. It was her mother. She immediately opened the door and hugged her and his father tightly. She said that someone was inside the house. Her parents did not mind her, thinking that she's just bored from being stuck all alone in the house all day. Cynthia became annoyed because her parents didn't believe her, but she returned to her normal self again, when her father handed a bag full of Chinese food that she loves. She eventually forgot about the incident earlier as she eats to her heart's content. After eating, she fixed herself and went to her bedroom. She hopped on her bed, then covered herself with the cashmere blanket once again. Cynthia thought that she'll have good night's sleep. She turned on the lampshade near her bed, then closed her eyes. She was halfway asleep when she heard the lampshade turned off. She just thought that the lamp is busted. She turned it on again and went back to bed. But it turned off again. This time, she became frightened. She covered herself with a blanket as the lamp started turning on and off several times. She was trembling in fear. After a minute, the lampshade stayed on. She didn't bother peeking outside the comforts of her cashmere blanket. Then, she felt someone lay down beside her and embraced her. Cynthia was frozen and felt shivers in her entire body. She wanted to scream, but no words are coming out of her mouth. Then she heard someone ask in a deep, harsh voice, "Enjoying my cashmere blanket?" She recognized the voice, it was Lenny's. She kept on struggling and finally was able to break free from the embrace. She turned to her side and saw Lenny with red angry eyes. Lenny grabbed the blanket from her, shouting, "This is mine!" Cynthia ran hurriedly outside her room and rushed to her parents' bedroom. She woke up her parents and told what happened. They all went to her room and Cynthia was in shock. She saw all the things that she stole from Lenny on top of her bed. She began crying. Both her parents were confused because earlier, she was horror-stricken and right now, she is in tears. Cynthia confessed everything. Her mom and dad were shocked and disappointed. The next day, all three of them went to Lenny's place. Cynthia brought all the things she stole from her friend. Lenny's parents already knew what she had done, even Lenny knew it too. That's why last week, Lenny decided to talk to Cynthia and tell her that she already knew everything. She's just letting it pass because she considers her as a friend. But unfortunately, when she was crossing the street to talk to her, she was hit by a car. Cynthia couldn't believe what she has learned. She was speechless. She was mortified by her own actions. Her heart was full of regret. She fell on her knees and cried, asking for forgiveness from Lenny and her parents even if it's too late. If only she was not jealous and envious. If only she was contented with what she has, then Lenny would still be alive today. But, regret only happens after the consequences. Things can easily be returned, but the life that was stolen, will never, ever, be.